Sydney here with you, and got an interesting one for you tonight. So I've just spent the best part of the last sort of 3 or 4 hours with a buddy of mine chatting over an app concept, and he actually that. Good to see you, Koala Meat. How you doing, buddy? And if I had $1, honestly, like seriously speaking, if I had $1 for every single time in the past where I've come up with a great idea that's an untapped market or an untapped concept, but I haven't taken action, I'd have a lot of money right now. A lot more than I do already. I'm not saying I have that much, but I'd have a shit ton if I had $1 for every time that I did this. And you know, tonight I took action. I sat down, I had a conversation with somebody who's done this before, right? Somebody who can actually take me through this process, and somebody that I can leverage for mutual benefit, right? With a mutual understanding that there's a mutual benefit in there for me and them, right? To come to an outcome that benefits everybody, right? So I've come up with an idea that solves problems, removes pain points, creates revenue for my customers, right? By freeing up their time to do other things, right? And removing the frustration and the pain from the role of the person at the top. That's what this is all about. Taxis around here are a little nuts. Right, so I'm removing pain points, I'm helping people, I'm saving people time, I'm making myself money, I'm making the guy that's helping me out to make this app money, right? Everyone wins, right? This is called a win-win situation, guys. I'm sure all of you have heard of it before, but you know, this is so important, right? And this arrangement falls under the framework of what I call mutual reciprocity. I've talked about this numerous times. For those of you guys who are avid watchers, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's basically the idea that, you know, what I'm giving to you it's not really that difficult for me to give that to you, but it's of huge value to you, right? And what you're giving to me isn't really that difficult for you to give to me, but I get huge value from it, right? So everyone's just living life, everyone's winning every. Has a real, very workable idea, and even app concepts like Dropbox or Snapchat, Instagram, all of these super simple concepts, right, with all these features started off bare bones. They started off as a skeleton, right? A building starts off as a slab of concrete, right? An apartment tower starts off as framework, right? You don't start the apartment block off as an apartment block. You build it from the ground up, right? You do the first practical step to build the foundation for the next step, and then you build the next foundation for the next step. And you get to the point where you've built so many steps that the whole thing's complete, and you're vacuuming the carpet ready to sell them. You know what I'm saying? But you got to start somewhere. You got to start from ground level, guys. If you have an idea, I want you to say to yourself, right? Like, because even as far back as 12 months ago, I was thinking of app ideas, but I was like, you know what? I want to build this for myself. You know, I want to build this for myself. I want to make sure that, you know, I've put in all the work so that I can't say that anyone else helped me. But I've realized now that, you know, it's foolish to take the world on your shoulders, right? When you can't carry the world on your shoulders. But team up with people that can help you to carry the world on your shoulders. Do you get what I mean? So important to make sure we do this. And it's by doing that you're actually going to achieve greatness, right? Because I know because the guy I'm looking to partner with, right? He does certain things, but he has people that he trusts, right? And because I trust him with this project, then I, by default, trust the people that he trusts. So he's actually got a team of people building these things, right? He's the guy that makes it happen. I don't have contact with his team. I can't just bypass him and go to his team. I know that normally you work for this dude, but today, can you just drop his stuff and just work for me? You know how much time and effort it will take, how much trial and error it will take for me to get a team together like that, how much expense, how much effort, how much energy I would have to expend to get to that outcome. Huge amounts of expense, outcome, failures, trial and error. Right, so you actually just need to go to the person that has the tools at his or her disposal, preferably his. You guys understand? Right? Especially when it's something logical or rational. Go to the person that has the tools at their disposal to get the outcome that you need, that's also mutually beneficial, where it benefits both you and the person that you've come to for these things. All right? And you know, you have to be consistent with what you do, guys. You know, I started this channel back in December last year, right? It was well, it was actually just before December, but you know, I really started going hard around about late December last year, because I had to actually come in. I thought, you know, this would be a way for me to share my feelings about things going on, to articulate stuff, to express myself. And not for 1 second did I think that I would have 2,600 people subscribe to me, getting my daily notifications. Not for 1 second. And I'm so humbled that that's the case. But it made me realize that, you know, there's value in what I say. Because if there wasn't value in what I say, then you guys would hit the unsubscribe button after you're sick of hearing my voice. Right? But you're not sick of hearing my voice, and that's why you're hearing all my streams. What's up, Dave? R2D2, Koala Meat, Aussie Lab, Brizzy Boy, King of Kings, MGTOW, Viking, Farts Are Funny. We got Satanic, Boski. Guys, I'm sorry if I missed anyone, but I just wanted to give a shout out while I was at the lights there. And Koala Meat was my number 4 subscriber. And I'm very glad to hear the recent things that have transpired with my buddy Koala Meat. So it's good to see Koala Meat. Thank you. So yeah, guys, look, if you have an idea, if you have a concept, right, don't sit and think that you have to learn everything that you need to know to make it happen from the ground up. Go to the people that have the tools at their disposals. Go to those people that you trust. And if you don't have someone at your disposal, find someone, right? Find someone. Ask other people, is there anyone that you trust to do this sort of thing? Right? Because if I didn't have this mindset, if I didn't think, okay, what's the quickest and most efficient way to get this? And I'm prepared to sacrifice a cut of the profits, right? But the thing is, you can't sacrifice something right? It's all very well to keep something you don't have to yourself, right? It's all very well to keep 100% of zero to yourself. I'd rather have 70% of 100% than have 100% of zero. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you as well, anyway. NYC Korean barbecue chips. So this is where it's at, guys. You know, some exciting times for your boy Sydney. I've been working the hustle. You know, my mind is constantly expanding. There's great things coming forward, and my aim is to basically put myself into a position where I've got enough revenue that I don't have to work every day, right? Where I can actually take a bit of a seat back, because it's only when I have that free time that I'm able to truly focus on my deeper purpose, and I need to be able to do that. So I just feel very fortunate that I've gone through the journey I've gone through to get to the point where I'm at. Anyway, guys, I've been talking so much that my throat is starting to hurt. I want to be able to make sure I talk tomorrow at work. So I'm gonna bounce for now, guys. But thank you so much for all tuning into the stream tonight. I really appreciate you as always, guys. If you want to donate, you can always donate in the chat or patreon.com/sydneymgtow. If you want to, I think I just love it. If you guys want to meet me in person and you are Sydney based, check out my buddy Stand Up Man's event. He is doing for our fellow man out of the goodness of his heart, called The Art of Solo Travel, What Your Father Never Taught You. It is on the 10th of May at 7:30 p.m. at 10 Shepherd Street, Chippendale, which is near Broadway. So love to see you guys there. But yeah, guys, look, please, if you have an idea, go with it. Don't fuck around. Don't think you need to wait until this and this and this has to happen. Just take the raw idea, take the skeleton of the idea, and go and find a way to implement it. I don't care what you have to do. Speak to people, ask questions. You develop that thirst for knowledge that you need to have if you're going to be able to scout out these opportunities for yourself to build a business, to create revenue, to create a concept, to be someone that, you know, brings a great idea. Even if it doesn't make you a cent, right? If it's people, fuck yeah, do it, man. Like, if it's not going to take too much of your time and it's not going to cost you anything, hell yes, you do it. Right? R2D2, I'm sorry I'm not giving you a chance to ban the people you want to ban. But guys, smash that thumbs up if you haven't already. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, what I want you to do right now is I want you to hit that subscribe button down below. I want you to hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you can get my daily notifications and you can get all of the things that you need to get your mind ticking over as well. Alright guys, I'm going to bounce for now, but it was good to see you all. I look forward to catching up with you all soon, and I hope you put the words of wisdom that I'm imparting to you into play so that you can find your own truth and build your own brand, build your own business, build your own framework for greatness. All right, guys, laters, peace.